we will be using this add to cart function. So the first step is that we need to make sure we need to check if we have a cart or not. So we need to say if, and then we need to say request, and then request. This should be, by the way, this should be small r. Request and then session. I'm going to be using the session. Request session, and then has cart. This is going to check whether we have a cart or not. If we have a cart, then we will add the product immediately. If we don't have a cart, then we need to create a cart. So I'm going to say else here. So if we have a cart, we don't have to worry about creating a new cart. We can add the product. However, let me add first a comment. I'm going to say if we have a cart in session, of course in the session, and here else if we don't have a cart in session. So if we have a cart in the session, the first step that we need to take is that we need to check whether this product is in the cart or not. So to do this, to check whether this product is already in the cart or not, we need first to get the cart. We need to say, since here we already have a cart, we need to say cart, and then we need to get the cart. So we need to say request, and then session, and then get, and then we need to get the cart. Get cart. And now we need to check whether this product is already in the cart or not. And to do this, we need to get the IDs of all of the products that have already been added to cart. So I'm going to say here products underscore array IDs. This is going to return all of the IDs of the products that have already been added to cart. So I'm going to say array column, and then this function is going to check whether the IDs exist in the cart or not. I'm going to say here cart, and then ID. We need to check whether the ID exists or not. And by the way, this cart returns an array. This is going to be an array, and it's going to be array of arrays, and it's going to be array of associative arrays. So the key itself, the key is the ID, which could be 7, 8, 9, any number, and the value is the product itself, the product information, and then another key, and then another, and its information stored in an array. So this is the structure of the cart. And then we want now to, since we have now the IDs, all of the IDs, now this is by the way is going to return an array of numbers, where each single number represents a product that has already been added to cart, the ID of the product that has already been added to cart. Now we need to get the product ID. So I'm going to say here ID is equal to request input ID. This is going to get us the ID from the front end, from this form. Now, in order to check whether this product has already been added to cart or not, we need to add here if statement, and then we need to say if not in array, if the product is not in the array, if this ID products array IDs, if this ID is not among the IDs, here this is going to return IDs, as I told you, IDs of the products that have already been added to cart. So if this ID of this product, for example 88, if this ID is not among these IDs, then we need to add this product to cart. Else we need to tell the user, hey user, this product has already been added to cart. So here product is already in cart. And here we need to add product to cart. So here what we want to do is that we need to get now the name, the image, the price, all of these things. So I'm going to say name, and then the name is going to be equal to request, and then input, and then we get the name. Similarly with the image, we need to say image is equal to request, input image, and we need to get the other things. Let me copy this and paste it here. So we need also the price. Price is equal to request input price. We need the quantity. We need the quantity. I'm going to say quantity. The quantity is going to be equal to request input quantity. And then we need the sale price. And then we say here sale price. And we already have the ID here. We already have this ID. So now what we need to do is that before we add this product to cart, we need to check whether there is a sale or not. Because if there is a sale, we need to add this price to the cart rather than adding the original price. Because this price is the original price. This is the original price. And this is the sale price is the discounted price. So if you are running a sales, you need to charge the user this amount and not this amount. If you are not running any sales, if it's not a sales season, then you need to charge the user this amount. So how should you do this? To do this, you can determine whether you are running a sales or not by using the if sale price is not equal to null. If it's not equal to null, it means that this is the amount that should be charged. It means that you are running a sale. So we need to say here price to charge is going to be equal to the sale price. Else, if the sale price is null, it means that you haven't specified a sale price in the database for this product, which means that you need to charge the user the full amount, the original price. So I'm going to say here else price to charge, which is the price. And finally, we need to add this to the cart. And to do this, we need to create an array. We need to say product is equal to array, and this array will have key value pairs. The keys are the following. The keys are the ID, the name, name, and then image, and then price, and then quantity, and then sale price. However, instead of adding the price and the sale price, we need to add only one. So instead of saying this, I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to say price is going to be equal to the price to charge, because we need to use only one price, which is the price to charge, which is going to depend on whether you are running sales or not. And finally, we need to say here cart ID. We need to store the cart in the we need to store the product in the cart using its ID. And finally, we say here, by the way, I should say product array. Product array is equal to product array here, and we now add it to cart using the request session, and then put. We need to put the cart in a key called cart in the session. Pretty simple. Let me walk you through this quickly. So again, if we have a cart, then we get that cart, and then we check whether we have this product in the cart already or not. And that can be done by getting all the IDs of the products that have already been added to cart, and check whether this ID is among these IDs or not. If this ID is already in the cart, we need to if the ID is not in the cart, then it means that the product is not in the cart. And in this case, we need to add this product to cart using the name, the image, the price. So we get these, and then we initiate a new variable called product array, and we store these things in this array, and then we throw it into the session. Here, session. Here, product is already in the cart. If the product is already in the cart, we just need to say echo, and then script, and then we need to say alert, product is already in cart. And that's it. Now we are done with this part.